That's a New Podcast. That's a New Podcast. That's a New Podcast. That's a New Podcast.
When it starts, should we be like pretending to be laughing?
This is episode 11.
That's pretty high. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Sorry. Maybe this is 10. I don't know. We'll see.
No matter what, this is the only episode that matters.
Yeah. No matter what happens, if you're going to watch one of them, watch this one. This is take 1 with Brian. And we're rolling. Awesome intro. Okay. Today we're going to start with a letter that I've written that is going to let all of the viewers today know who Brian is and why we know each other.
First of all, I just want to say, I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's good to see you.
It's always good to see you, friend. Okay, this is my letter. I was back together with an ex-boyfriend I was never too far from. Jenna, my best friend, behind the camera right now, was interested in one of his friends. So as all adventurous women do, we went to meet up with him at our favorite bar. He explained that his friends from home, somewhere in Saskatchewan, were up visiting for the weekend. I danced with them while Jenna flirted. All of them were nice enough to let me make a fool of myself on the dance floor, except one of them who would not give me the time of day. Declaring my immediate need for nicotine, I was about to go out for a smoke alone when his ears shot up and eyes filled with cartoon hearts. No, please get comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
Okay. Still not knowing his name, we talked about music and movies, Fiona Apple to Kubrick. I slowly realized he was not a friend from home, but someone I've been almost crossing paths with, but never have met. We were walking back in when I heard someone go, "Brian?" With a quick reaction. Brian? I've heard of Brian. Nothing inherently bad, just, like, the usual stuff when you meet Brian.
Oh,
You're
handsome,
Brian?
How handsome and funny I am.
You're Brian? Yes. I'm Lila. You're Lila? We had finally met. Feeling the dinosaurs and confident with all the things I had secondhand learned about him, we began discussing how weird it is that we're now meeting. No introduction, just strangers sparking up conversation. Jenna and I had invited him over and the one she was talking to back to ours for an infamous after party. It was a great night, and I had a good feeling about our interaction. We went to the bar again the next night, and Brian was out with his friends, so we met up. His friends, tired and mostly sober, went home early, so he stayed with us. Laughing more than I had in months, I was eager to build a friendship, so we came over again that night. Costume photos and Baileys with coffees. The two of us were in the kitchen alone, maybe 3 a.m., maybe 4.
This is going.
Drinking our disgusting concoctions of hard alcohol we could find with whatever else was in the fridge. We got into deep conversation fast, flowing in with comfortability. The moment I knew he was never going to be a friend of a friend or someone I knew in passing was the brief pause in conversation to let out the loudest fart I have heard to this day. That was Brian. That was November 2025. Here in May 2026, I can confirm that Brian has since become one of my closest confidants, a safe space, and one of my favorite people I've ever come in contact with. He's simply one of my best friends. His opinions stand for something and are a testament of what he wants for himself and where his loyalties lie. Our friendship is not uncomplicated, but the good things never are. We can argue and disagree, but our mutual respect and compassion for one another is a beautiful example of what we mean to each other. I'm more educated, better suited for my career, confident and optimistic because of him. Thank you for treating me with empathy, for never giving me a pity laugh, for pure honesty, and a lifelong friendship. I love you, and I mean it.
Wow.
Welcome to the Bat Signal.
Wow.
Woo!
You guys
Cue
can clap
crazy-
behind the camera too if you want. Yeah.
Cue crazy applause sound effects. Slow clap. Wow.
You could probably watch through my reaction. I always feel so awkward when I hear nice
you're
things
just like-
about me. I don't like hearing nice
Right,
things.
right.
Yeah. So, what's new with you? Welcome back to the pod.
Welcome back to the podcast. So, Brian, if you had a podcast, what would you talk about? What would be your theme? What would be your...
I think I like the idea of like kind of deathbed confessions.
Yeah, like lying in bed. You should have one where you're both like tucked into a bed, like rolling over, sleepover, talking. Like,
I think that'd be,
but like in a hospital bed.
But I kind of, that's a good idea. But I also kind of want to be like a dick on the podcast. I get them to reveal their deepest, darkest confession and just like judge them. Just be a dick.
Weigh in on every answer. Naturally,
Yeah.
Okay. Brian also, for those of you who do not know, is a film major and a serious film bro.
Yeah, I've seen a couple movies, yeah.
He's seen a few.
Yeah.
What are the last 3 movies you saw in theaters?
I saw, these are good questions here, by the way. I saw the drama with Robert Pattinson.
Yes, recently,
and Zendaya.
At the Metro.
Saw that at the Metro. Oh, I saw Five Nights at Freddy's too.
What? When?
This is in December when I was back home, and then
You've seen other movies since then.
I don't go to theaters that
much. We've gone together since then.
Oh, we saw Hamnet.
Yes.
We saw Hamnet, and I don't really remember, honestly.
You cried a lot, is what I remember. Brian is sobbing beside me.
No, I'm not. Cut that out. Cut that out. I was being a real man. I was like on some chill shit. Like, yeah.
Naturally. And we saw one in January, too.
Is this thing on?
Yes,
Yeah, the Will Arnett one.
It was Will Arnett, so it was good, but...
I don't like Bradley Cooper as a director.
Really?
Not a fan.
I love A Star Is Born, so... And I never saw, what is it, Maestro?
Maestro, yeah.
I never saw that.
Not that good.
Oh.
And it's a little
I love Carey Mulligan, too.
I do love Carey Mulligan.
Yeah.
She is so beautiful and talented, and yeah. Why don't you have Carey Mulligan on the podcast?
I should. I should reach out to her through her life partner, Marcus Mumford, who is a close friend of the podcast, who we know since the age of
How do you feel about Mumford? I don't like their music. I'm not a fan of Mumford or any of his songs. I don't like their fucking shit. Are they allowed to laugh back there?
Shut up.
Keep your crew in control here. Come on, stay professional, guys.
There's a couple songs that I do fuck with. I don't know too much about them, to be fair. Like, I've never, like, gone off the deep dive. But, White Blank Wall, is that a White Blank Page? Something like that. That's a good song. That's good. Yeah. So good, I can't remember.
One of my favorites, yeah.
No, I think Marcus and... Wait, what is it?
And his Sons.
Marcus and his Sons. Mumford and Sons is, like... so hint and coded in a way that, like, in the good way, like, it's not like too country folk for me. It's like a nice middle ground where I can still listen to it, especially when I'm like home visiting and like get a stain of nostalgia, you know.
Nah.
Not for you.
Nah. Not for me.
Okay, well, what kind of music do you listen to when you're home?
When I'm home? Yeah, you got a minute? Let me just when I'm I don't know. I like, when I'm home, I like to listen to music that makes me a little happier, because I enjoy my time a little less when I'm home, so I'm feeling a little down. So I trying to get back up there. Yeah, good vibes.
Bumping that Lily, is that you? Bumping that Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a question that Brian asks all the time, and he's known for it. So I'm gonna do him a favor and beat him to the punch. Give me 3 compliments.
3? 3?
3. Do you want me to go first? Is that gonna make things...
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna compliment yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, that was... Oh, should I know? Oh, should I do you?
Yeah, give me 5,
You want to do you on the podcast, Brian?
Do me on the podcast. Subscribe to the Patreon where she does me on the podcast. You know, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be... 5 views will release our sex tape.
5 views on this, we'll release the sex tape. I'll take my shirt off on camera if this podcast gets 5 views.
Yeah, we'll cut to a quick preview.
Can I see it here, Steve?
Yeah, okay. Compliments? Let's hear it.
Okay. What kind of compliments do you want? Should I do, like, low-hanging fruit, or do you want, like...
Whatever you're feeling right now.
I'll do like an insult sandwich, how about?
I don't like that. No.
I think that I said this literally like 10 minutes ago, but you are not very like confirming. Like you just kind of let things stand for what they are, and like you never really.
I thought you said that was one thing you didn't like about me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing the insult first.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's the game we're playing here, but okay.
Just so that, you know, it's easier for me to compliment you. Because now let the record state that there's that out there. That he does... Brian's the kind of guy to send, like, if you want to come kind of text.
And there's nothing wrong. When I text, I mean everything very literally. Come if you want. Like, that's not me implying...
Brian in bed. Brian on our sex tape.
Yeah, I'm very... I got no deeper meaning to anything I say or do. I'm a very surface level kind of guy.
Yeah, everything about him.
Yeah. I'm very one-dimensional, as some people say. Yeah.
Yeah, I told Brian he's so one-dimensional, I was going to ask him questions that, like, women get on the red carpet.
All right. Compliment number 2.
Okay. Compliment number 8, I think we're at, and I think this is just for bonus, and this is my last one. You are someone who's very, like, intentional in the things you do. Because you're so, like, unconfirming. You are someone who, like, when you want to, goes out of your way. And, like, I feel like you're an acts of service kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like, you really have something behind you when you're giving, you know? Like... Brian recently gifted me Lena Dunham's newest memoir, just out of the blue, just because he knew I wanted to read it. And that's just the kind of guy he is, to be honest with you guys. That's just who he is. I feel like I am looking at the camera more than I'm looking at you.
Yeah, stare directly into my eyes. That'll make me so uncomfortable that I hate that shit.
You are someone who does not fuck with eye contact too much.
I've been trying to get better at that.
She is so well trained, she like stepped near the beer but never on it. She's never gonna be the cat to knock down my beer.
Do you think I'm well
She
trained?
learned her lesson. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do you think I'm well trained?
No, not really.
What? I'm a good boy.
Such a good boy. You are well trained in the sense of like, you will ask before you always ask permission. You always get me cold beer out of the fridge, and you always clean up after yourself when you leave. You always take all of your cans.
That's like the bare minimum.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised around these parts. Around these parts, partner.
Yeah, on the wrong side of the train tracks. It's not a norm here.
Okay. You're a very intentional and acts of service kind of guy. You also are someone who's very, like, willing and able to, like, if someone is recommending you something, you will listen with, like, full intent and, like, full, like, you have pure heart and good intentions. If I'm sending you something, you will actually listen to it and, like, take the time out of your so busy unemployed schedule to listen to like one song and be like, yeah, it's all right.
Is that most of the reactions I get? No, there's some stuff
you are
send
someone
me.
yeah, you are someone who's very good about like that, like, and you'll tell me what you like about it, which is really nice to be like,
yeah,
to carry
I do pay attention to stuff that you send me because that's how I hope like most of my friends are when I recommend something and I want. Because I love sharing things, you know? I think the greatest part of life is just finding something that you feel very deeply about and you want to share that experience that you had. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes they'll be like, the fuck is this dog
that's okay
surgery
too.
ass fucking movie that you're, Again, with the laughing. Are they allowed to laugh here?
What?
I don't know. I know you keep it tight.
I keep a tight ship.
Yeah, don't do that again, please.
Okay. Within like the first 48 hours of meeting Brian, we asked what the worst thing he's ever done. And long story short, he scammed a taxi driver.
Well, don't frame it like that. There was...
No, please. This is your platform.
Okay. So there was this... Okay, so there's one time I didn't have a lot of money to my name. And I went out drinking when I probably shouldn't have because I didn't have money. And I got really drunk. I was like 16, 17. I was like 16, 17 at the time. And then I got really drunk. And then I got in a cab. Went to wherever I was staying at the time. Mm-hmm. And I was drunk as shit. It was like 4 a.m. I didn't have any cash on me. I had no dollar to my name.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad. We got to the place I was staying at. I was like, I'm so sorry I don't have any cash on me right now. Here, you can take my credit card. I'm just going to go in the house, grab some cash, come out and pay. But, you're not going to trust me, so I'm going to give you my credit card.
Yeah.
As insurance.
Yeah.
Then I give it to him, go inside the house.
Makes a
Immediately
call.
called the credit card company, canceled my card. Never set foot outside for the next, probably 24 hours.
Yeah. He was in hiding after that. He was in his reputation era.
The thing is, the reason I feel bad now is the driver was 70 years old or something, and I don't know how long they waited. I was a different person. This is 2 weeks ago. No, this was when I was 16, so I don't know. I'm a different person now. I pay sometimes.
I pay. He always pays, ladies. He's okay, anyways. I was gonna say something and I was like, no, he's not. Why was Justin Bieber fever your first obsession? Sick to your stomach with the Bieber fever.
Oh, dude. I think it was just, I was raised in Asia, and I think that was one of my first experiences with Western kind of pop and culture. Well, my first was High School Musical, but then Justin Bieber was the first artist that I kind of got into, and I was like, wow, this is what America is like. You're bowling in the Baby video. You're hanging out with Drake. It was a different time. Drake was not problematic then, but yeah, it was cool. And I don't know. I just fuck with I don't know.
What's your favorite Justin Bieber song?
There's something about Boyfriend. In that music video.
The intro.
Oh yeah. There's something gorgeous about that. I don't know. I can't ever. I bought the Christmas album that he had.
Mistletoe is my favorite Christmas song of all time.
That shit bangs, bro. Yeah.
That is such a good song. Kara's favorite Justin Bieber song is Little Drummer Boy. She listens to that song year round. And I'm like, you know what, girl, get it. It's her hype up song. Okay, speaking of pop culture, what's your pop music Bible? One album that's this is pop perfection.
Pop perfection. Does the Beatles count as pop?
I mean, yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
I would say Abbey Road is my Bible.
Okay.
Abbey Road. Something more modern,
Basic.
Maybe Guts.
Okay.
Olivia Rodrigo. I'm a big Livy fan. I call it.
They're OTPs.
Yeah. I've DM'd her before a couple times.
Yeah, and she's never responded.
She likes playing.
She likes it. I was gonna say she likes to keep you just where she can, though.
Yeah. But we've had good times.
Right. You've seen her in concert, right?
Yes, I have.
Who else did you see at that festival?
That was not a festival. It was just a concert that I went to.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I went with my aunt, and and we snuck into the VIP section. I got real fucking close. That I could smell her.
Oh, what did she smell like?
Like flowers.
Yeah, like a purple flower.
Brown. She was gorgeous and beautiful and natural and just love Olivia. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, okay. I would probably say if we're
What's your pop Bible?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for asking. An entire album, probably 1989 by Taylor Swift. If we're doing full album. Otherwise, if we are doing the Beatles, Rubber Soul. That one's a little less poppy, I feel like, than Abbey Road. But if we're counting that, then that. Okay. So, you know how there's comfort food and comfort movies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What's your comfort armor that you put on? Meaning food or any of these things. What's the biggest thing you turn to for comfort?
Just a nice bowl of cereal. Ooh. And a classic little sitcom,
Well, what's your... Because you're not a big TV person, you're mostly movies.
No,
what kind of sitcom do you watch? If you're feeling you need it.
I like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air a lot. I watched that a lot growing up, so I think that's just my default kind of home vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a simpler time when I still had a little sparkle in my eye. You know?
Before
Yeah.
the Dear John.
Yeah. Yeah, I like cereal. You fuck with cereal?
Yeah, except I have this really traumatizing moment when I think of cereal. There's one time I was eating a bowl of Cheerios and I sneezed and it came out of my nose and my mouth at the same time, and then my parents were like, "You gotta finish that!" And then I had to eat the cereal. And that's always traumatizing. But I'm a big Fruit Loops guy. I would say Fruit Loops
Fruit
is my
Loops are
number
so
one.
good. Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, please.
In the 7th grade, why did you wear fairy wings to school all the time?
Okay. Did Fraser put you up to this?
No, it's just something that I knew.
I had whimsy in my heart. And you insert photo of what I used to wear to school. It was actually atrocious. I just frankly wasn't getting bullied enough. No, just kidding. I was. I was. Trust me, I was.
Do you think we'd get along?
No, I was actually like, I'm still someone who's like very like outgoing and loud and like very much themselves and everything. But I think I used to incorporate a lot of things that were like flashy, if that makes sense, into that, like, and things that would like catch somebody's attention. And like truthfully, I did it just for me because I saw like something stupid like suspenders with fairy wings on them and was like, please bring that back to mine. And yeah, it didn't get a lot of great reviews even then.
I do feel like one of my favorite things about you, that's your one compliment that
Oh,
I'm going to
thank
give.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we skipped past that.
There's something about you that, like, for some reason needs so much validation from me. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah. One thing I really respect about, like, you are always...
That was crazy.
I also just spit on you, I think.
A tear starts forming in my eye. I'm like, right.
Like, you're always very, like, unabashedly yourself.
Yes.
And I think no matter what, you can always count on you to, like, I feel like I'd never, like, I would never be like, oh, you're pretending to be someone you're not ever, you know?
Thank you for saying
Yeah.
that. Now 2 more.
Your arms. Alright, I'll spread the compliments throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually for the best, yeah. Okay, what was the first, like, was High School Musical one of the first movies that you watched and you were like, this is a film?
Ooh, no, I think Lion King.
Oh,
Lion
Lion
King
King.
was
That's my
big.
favorite Disney movie.
Lion King was big for me. And Transformers, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Transformers was the
Megan
first
Fox?
movie I remember seeing in theaters. I
Okay.
was like 4
The first
years old.
movie I saw in theaters was Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, and
Oh, is
my
that when
brother
your brother-
peed his pants in the theater. It was not great.
Have you ever pissed your pants and sucked the pee out of the fabric before?
No, but I've heard you have. Have you heard of the...
Cut that.
But it's interesting that you bring this up.
I just think it's
Have you heard of that?
It's a universal experience that a lot of people have been through. and
No,
I just
I've
think
never
you
once
don't
done
want to
that. I
admit
could
it.
gag.
Comment
thinking
down below if you've ever pissed your pants and sucked the pee out of the fabric.
Have you heard of the Hannah Montana pillow?
No.
This girl used to pour milk into her Hannah Montana pillow and like suck it out of it and like drink the milk that way.
This is like a...
It was a friend of mine. No, I'm just kidding.
this
It
is
was
like-
a friend. It wasn't me. It was a friend.
was like
No,
a-
it's like an internet thing. Like,
But they were young.
Yes,
They're not like
yeah.
a 40-year-old
no.
man.
From my understanding, they were like, yeah.
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 Okay, that's-
It had to have been.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if I were to give you, let's say, like,
3 compliments.
No.
What would it be? Let's hear it.
$3 million to shoot a movie, what would you make?
Ooh.
Mm.
Again, these are all good questions here. Oh, wow. 3 million. That's not a lot for today, huh?
No, it's not a lot, but, like, it's enough to make a movie.
Yeah.
We're making a movie on, what, $500? I'm making a movie.
You know what? I think okay, not to like suck your cock or anything, but
Okay.
I'd want you to contribute with the script because I feel like you're very creative. You know what? Actually, cut that. No. I would do.
That was so nice of you to say. Thank you.
Yeah, we're cutting that regardless. I get final cut here. My agent will contact you. I don't know. I think it has to be something that's... I have no idea. I have too many ideas.
Okay, like name any. Like you also once wrote like a screenplay that you didn't do anything with.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was about a friendship that like they were really close and they kind of drift apart, and like you skip years on end and just and
kind of like a past lives, but like
kind of
more friendship, like more platonic.
Yeah, something like that. So maybe I'll go back to that and just flesh that out. Yeah.
One of the movies that I tried writing in high school that I will go back to one day is like centered around like friendship, but like the struggles of like, it's like based on my dad, honestly, and like his insane crazy
Shout out Ralph
Underwood on the podcast if you're watching, which he has better things to do, and he has said that to me aloud when I asked him to watch the podcast. But it's fun.
I would watch every episode.
Yeah, Brian's seen one of them and was like, yeah, sure, I'll come on. And I was like, watch my work. Know who I am.
I have been seeing a lot of comments that have been requesting me to be on the pod.
Right. All the hundreds of comments on every single video.
Someone's shaking their head back there. Yeah, people have been asking, right, Nate?
Right. Yeah, there we go. One nod.
Very enthusiastic
I was
head
going to
nod.
say one slow nod. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, who's your favorite director?
Can I name
yet? Why?
Whoa. Okay, I have like a very basic pick. I think Stanley Kubrick, man.
Okay.
Because there's just something about Kubrick that's just like screams perfection. And like he does not allow anything to be different from exactly how he envisioned it. And like there's been stories where he's just a complete fucking dickhead to his actors and stuff to try to get a performance out of them. And I wrestle with that ethically, but there's something about him that's just like you kind of have to respect that he sees something one way and he's not going to compromise.
I am someone who like appreciates creative control.
Yeah.
And like seeing through something that like start to finish. Like I love a writer/director.
Yeah. Yeah. I also love Paul Thomas Anderson, another kind of basic pick. If I were to go a little niche, it's not that niche, but like a writer-director, Charlie Kaufman. Originally, he's like my favorite writer. He's my favorite screenwriter of all time. Okay. But then he started directing his own movies, and he's just incredible, man.
What's like the last movie he did?
I'm thinking of Ending Things.
Oh, Jacob put me onto that.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. Underrated as fuck. I don't think many people saw it. It was a Netflix film. Yeah. Netflix didn't really market it.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's I watched that movie and Buffalo 66.
Oh yeah?
In the same day, and I was like, I went to bed and I just had demons. I was like, I've dealt with too much in the media today. Yeah.
Yeah, but I always recommend Synecdoche, New York, if you want to see something that like really like makes you want to live or want to die. I don't know. You know.
It's gonna bring you one or the other for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, are you someone who prefers a score or a soundtrack?
I don't think I'm talented enough to score, but if I was, I would want to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've like written little piano things before, and it's not great or anything, but I think that like if I'd want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. What about you? What do you?
I am someone also who appreciates like a collaborative thing of like a score more so to like if you're feeling the same things that I'm feeling, or like even if you're not, like someone that just like kind of understands your vision in a different way, that's willing to put something else creatively out there in the world, for sure. But I do appreciate a good needle drop in soundtrack, of course. I think that a good needle drop would save me from a coma, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially with like the movie I want to make this summer, I think it's crucial for like more like indie films to like have a score of like someone that's like putting themselves into this, like, when they,
Yeah.
just as
Yeah,
much as you.
absolutely.
Okay, what's the most controversial movie you'll stand by?
Controversial movie, like, I just have a hot movie. I don't know how hot
Okay.
it is. I have a hot movie take.
Okay, what is it?
Forrest Gump fucking sucks.
That's not controversial. Not
Okay.
in this house.
Okay.
Not in this house.
Alright.
I've never liked that movie.
Fucking hate that fucking movie. I
Yeah.
hate everything about it. And I don't know. I think I hate it so much just because in that year, Forrest Gump won Best Picture in 95, and there were like 80 other movies that were so much better than that.
Which movies?
Pulp Fiction came out that year.
Oh, really?
Shawshank came out that
Damn.
year. Like, everything
Really?
would have been better than fucking Forrest Gump.
That is insane. Sorry.
Fuck Forrest Gump. Fuck Robert Zemeckis. Fuck Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, I know you're watching.
And fuck Jenny, whoever plays Jenny.
Fuck Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny's gonna be mad when she sees this.
Have you ever
episode.
seen or ever been to the, what is it, Bubblegum Shrimp in Weston?
I see it all the time.
I see it every time I'm in the mall, but I've never gone in.
I think I'd throw a fit when I'm there. I'd be
You're
there
talking to the
causing a
waiter?
scene. I'm like, where the fuck is Jenny? Bring Jenny
You're spilling fucking like cocktail sauce on your waiter.
I was gonna be a wreck.
It was nothing, yeah. Right. Okay. Why do you think the two of us have maintained a friendship throughout our surroundings? Because we met through someone that like neither of us are really friends with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think the two of us have still maintained a friendship?
I think the only reason why we've remained friends is because when we first met, I said we're gonna be best friends forever. And that's the only reason we're still friends.
Yeah,
now.
true.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I feel like you do get me. Very, very much so. And you understand how I move.
Weird movements.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll say something that I think is, like, usually it's something I'll make, like, really terrible jokes in a group, and then only I'll find it funny. But then I'll look across the room and see you're, like, laughing on the side, too.
True.
And I think that's something that's really special that I don't really have that with a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for you. But usually when that happens, you're only laughing because no one else is laughing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
my version of that with you is you're just like, that's hilarious that she's bombing right now. You know?
Sometimes you'll say something and no one laughs. I'll be like, fucking bombing.
Loser. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like you're someone who's a very, like, passionate person, but you aren't, like, aggressive whatsoever in that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're still, like, someone who's, like, a very calm and put together person who controls their passion with such, like, just, like, control, you know? If you were to kill someone out of passion, though, what would finally get you?
Genocide.
I was like, no one behind the camera's even laughing. I was really.
Nate laughed.
No, Nate did not laugh. They kept it together. I could hear. I was so proud. I was like, thank God. Don't let him have this.
What do you mean? What's your question? Like
Is
what
there
would
a
kind of push
question?
me over the edge? Because I do think I'm like as you said, like a film bro.
Yeah.
But I also hate, like, extremely pretentious people that kind of just immediately, like, you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and then they say something, and then they're like, that's some baby shit. You know? I think that's so fucking cringe, and you're not a real fan of art if you're just, like, disregarding people's opinions.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of consuming art. You know? It's whatever it means to you.
Brian said something that was very enlightening earlier. I was like...
I say a lot of things that are very enlightening.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
I said, this is my favorite song, but this is the best song I've ever heard. And Brian was like, that should be the same thing, like, to you. I was like, wait.
Because then that implies there's objectivity to art,
Yeah.
which is not a real fucking thing. You know? Whatever means that's what makes anything interesting.
Yeah.
You know, there's no such thing as like, oh, this is like 84 BPM. That's the ideal BPM to feel whatever. Like, that's fucking... You're stupid if you think that.
You're stupid if you think that. 100%.
I like Nate's reactions. They're laughing at everything I was saying.
Okay, if you hypothetically, like, killed this person, if you could call one person to come and clean it up with you, who would actually, like, come for you and clean this up? Because I've thought about this in a way of, like, I have people that I would call that I think would do a terrible job with me. And I think it would eat alive on their conscience. Like, Ava and Jenna are, like, my immediate thoughts, but then I'm like, no, they're both such good people that, like, they would immediately be eaten up by this guilt and have to confess and have to go, you know? I don't think that either of them could live with that guilt, so I would never do that to them.
Should I say someone that, like, you guys don't know?
Just say whoever.
My buddy from when I was growing up, one of my best friends growing up, his name is Arsalan. He's, like, we're not super close now, but I know for a fact if I have an emergency that, like, a situation like that, he's no questions asked. He's gonna just do whatever needs to be done and just get, because, like, obviously I have, like, some of my best friends, like Ola and stuff, but I feel like they're too good of a person.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Not that, like, it doesn't, like, I'm the one killing them, so, like, the fact that they're burying and helping me does not make them a not good person. It just means that they're such a good friend that they would. I would say Malia and Vincent as a pair is who I'm calling. To be like, I need you guys to get here as soon as possible and help me.
No, but if you have to pick one, Malia or Vincent.
Ooh. No, I think it has to be both of them. But obviously Malia.
You get to pick Malia, okay.
I think she would be there.
You've known them longer, and
like, also, I just feel like she would put aside a lot of things in the name of me.
Has something like that happened before? Obviously not like you killed someone, but like something
of
morally,
a similar,
like,
not actually maybe not like morally endangering, but something of a similar sense where I'm like, I just need you to drop whatever you're doing and be here right now and no questions asked. And she is probably one of the people I would say who has done that the most for me.
Yeah.
But maybe not so much, like, she is someone who's like, she's gonna be the philosopher of our times one day. So I wouldn't say, like, I would try not to put her in something so morally problematic, but I think she is someone who's also very good at, like, conceptualizing things in the context in which they exist and which they matter. So maybe she could do it.
Maybe I gotta get closer to Malia. You saw us hug last night.
Yeah. Also, last night we went out to the bar, and Brian and Malia were like, we've never hugged before. Let's hug. And it was the creepiest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Was it creepy on my end or her?
Both. Okay. You guys were both just, like, unaware of each other's bodies, but so aware at the same time of, like, gripping. Like, physically you were there, but emotionally you weren't. And it was just like, and I was literally the only witness outside. And I was like, and then Malia went back inside, and then this guy started yelling at these girls that we were with. And Brian literally stood off to the side with another guy, hand on his shoulder, being like, fucking, all these people, am I right? And I was like, Brian, help us, do something. And he was like, nah.
I was sitting there, I was assessing the situation.
Yeah. He was like pointing at people and being like, I don't get why we're still talking to him. And I was like, Brian, shut the fuck up.
Also, that guy was in crutches, and then and then I was like, hey, if you do anything to them, this guy in crutches is gonna fuck you up. Yeah. No, that's my. Hey, you tried to groom that guy.
No, I did not.
That guy was 15 years old. Lila. We'll cut that out. Lila was there trying to groom this guy.
Asa. No, we're not moving past that. Also, to be compared to Asa would be a great compliment in itself, and I'm gonna pretend like that's what's happening.
Do you think you're cooler than Asa, or do you think Asa's cooler than you?
I think Asa's one of the coolest people I've ever met.
Obviously, you're not counting me.
No, I am. No. I would say coolness factor, it goes Asa, Ola, you.
Yeah, that. I know I was saying things. There's no such thing as objectivity, but I think with that, I'm at the top, right?
No.
Whoever's editing, can you rearrange that?
It's like the take. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Bombing over here, bro. All right, what else you got on that fucking thing, huh? Let's hear the questions. What do you got?
I've got so much good stuff in store.
Oh yeah? Let's see.
No, you can't see it. You can't see. Wait, do you think this is a confession?
Skip that one. Do the next one. We can't do that one. Yeah, do the next one. Okay, the next one was compliment me 8 times, and the last remainder of the podcast it'll just be compliments.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
was gonna say I'm just blowing him on the side of the phone.
No, that's for the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe.
Also,
like,
this
subscribe.
episode is brought to you by Marlboro cigarettes. If you want good times,
I'm
good
more of a
vibes,
Belmont. I'm more of a Belmont.
you would be.
What is that? Excuse. Elaborate.
I would never speak ill of our potential sponsors in the future, so it would be cool to be sponsored by cigarettes, huh?
That would be so cool. Or like by
little
something that's cool, like
irresponsible,
beer or cigarettes, or something that's bad for me.
It's not bad for you. Don't let that fucking.
That would be fucking.
That's what
people
the
got
woke,
better health.
That's what woke is trying to convince us young folks that like.
Us.
Yeah, you know, we're cool, we're hip. Look at this, 6'7", guys, 6'7". Am I right, dude? Tung tung sahur or whatever.
Don't get Jenna started. Fuck.
We're gonna scrap this whole episode. Yeah.
What's the fucking Noah Kahn lyrics? I'm with my best friend Dan now. No, I just
Just bombing over here once again, bro.
once again. You've seen me bomb before.
I have. That was a bad.
It was so bad. I do stand-up comedy every once in a while when I'm feeling crazy. And
Oh, that's what you call it? Yeah, you go.
That's what you go. Fuck off, Brian. And there's this one night, the only time I've actually like bombed, and I'm someone who like I'll wear it on my chest. I texted my dad and I was like, I totally bombed tonight, and he was like, yeah, it was coming.
You?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, it was bound to happen, and I was like, yeah, that makes me feel better, and he's like, oh, good. I was like,
That was such a bad night.
Yeah.
Not even just for comedy.
Yeah.
For friendship. It was
Yeah, it was a bad night. We were. He still showed up for me, but we weren't clicking.
Something was just off.
It was something. The moon was doing something, and everyone was bombing that night. Not to be that person, but it wasn't going great. And I was like, "Watch this, guys! I'm gonna save the whole night." I nosedived. I was so terrible. It was so bad. There's a video of that out there somewhere, unfortunately. But
yeah, we'll cut to a clip.
But Brian was there, and I remember afterwards Brian being like, I was like, I know. But
it was also just weird between us.
yeah, it was.
I don't know what it was. Ava was
The
there.
sexual tension, definitely. Right. Ava was there, Jenna was there, everyone was there. At the last... I'm gonna do it. Okay, at my last show, it was a forest fire, and it was really messy and really bad, and a bunch of shitty things happened. But I did pretty well, all things considering, and I am gonna wear that. And that was like, because I took a break for a couple months because of things that had happened to me romantically, and I was like, I'm gonna give everyone some space. And then I finally come back, and it was a comeback season. Yeah, give her a little. It was comeback season for sure. And you'll see me again at the Grandstone Wednesday at 10 p.m. Be there or be
You're doing
square.
self-promo right now,
Yeah.
bro?
I got it. What? You have nothing to promote. I'm doing him a favor by having him on the
Subscribe to my
podcast.
Alpha Male podcast. We release episodes every...
Your deathbed confessions.
Yeah, but I also have a separate thing on the side. That's the Alpha Male shit. You know, we promote, like, rhino pills and, you know, all that. Hey, what'd I say about laughing?
Stop doing that every time. It got old the first time.
Yeah, it's great. We talk about... Do you want to know the real difference between women and men?
Yeah.
Women have no limit on how hot their showers can be.
That's not true. I fainted the other day.
From showering?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I hadn't eaten anything and I was drinking and it was so hot that I just fainted.
You could die.
Okay. I didn't though. I'm here
We'll
now.
cut to a clip.
Me fainting in the shower. I'm gonna we should make a clip of a reenactment of me fainting in the shower.
Okay, a problem I have with alpha male podcasts is the way they pronounce the word women. They'll say woman. Like they don't know how to pronounce it. And that's my only problem with those podcasts.
I like it when they say females. I'm like
Foids. You know
yeah,
about Foids?
Foids.
Foids is the new shit, dude.
Foids is
Gotta
the
keep
new
up with the young bucks. Like I am. You know, you kids
What is
keep
it,
me
mating
young.
season? Calm down.
Yeah, I bought like a course on like how to pick up Foids and shit.
How to pick up voids.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your go-to trick to pick up voids? Okay, one time when I was early...
Notice how she just asked me a question and then just
And then I
immediately ignored that question like she never asked it.
We'll get back to that. One time, early in the days of me knowing Brian, somebody was like, yeah, Brian low-key pulls. And I was like, yeah, fucking right. And then it happens and you're like, whoa. It's like a magic trick. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's doing a card trick before my very eyes.
It's not that surprising. I'm a 6 out of 10 with mediocre dick, but I get...
A loose 6, as Haley Sinclair would say. A loose 6.
I don't know who Haley is.
She's an Edmonton female comic that I really like.
Shout out Haley.
Shout out Haley.
Yeah, I love you, Haley. I'm a big fan of your work. Oh, I've been reading some of the comments to this episode, and people are saying this is the best episode. Whoa!
Yeah, sorry. Right. Do you guys want to see my most famous vape trick?
You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it?
No. You do yours first and I'll do mine and we'll see who does better. Okay, Brian and I recently, in the last 6 months, the two of us went to a vape convention, like a vape
People
trick
are
convention.
laughing now, but this is serious.
This is serious.
I entered in a vape, I came in second place, obviously. I don't know what you were, like 7th, 8th.
That's
or something.
not true.
There were like
Third,
there were 6 people. She came in 7th.
That's not
But
true.
Doesn't matter. So hey, we don't need to get into the semantics of
Okay.
everything. So I competed with this trick. This is my finale. This is called the flying. Hey, watch my stuff. This is the finale. This is called the flying dragon.
Please hit it.
And I came in second with this. Yeah, they like that one.
Nobody laughed.
They've seen it like a billion times, so, you know. Alright, yeah, let's see yours.
Yeah, okay. I did the flying dragon to a room of people and credited myself to it, and they all laughed. It killed. This is mine though. This is the tornado. I'm gonna do a tornado for you guys, but I gotta stand up for it, Loki. Oh, thank you.
Oh my god. That was bad.
I'm gonna throw up.
You won't.
Gag on it.
Come on.
I'm crying.
We'll cut to the... Hey, this is for the Patreon. Come on. This is for the Patreon.
I'm crying.
Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me. Guys, cut the laughter.
Oh no. I need to stop it. Oh god. Back to the questions.
Yeah, why don't you flash the questions to the camera? Let's see. Let's show it. Let's show what's on top of your fucking cue cards.
No, I couldn't. That's... A magician never reveals his greatest.
A magician never reveals. Let's see what's next.
No. I'll tell you. How about that?
How Actually, everyone here, how would you rate Lila as a podcast host out of 10? Let's hear it. Nate, you first. How would you rate Lila?
Like an 8.
Thank you.
What, out of 32?
Why 32?
I don't know.
It's just what came to mind.
Is it Ava?
8 is pretty good.
10 out of 10.
Thank you, Ava. Jenna?
Retweet.
10 out of 10.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
know we were lying here today.
There's a gun. There's a guy with a gun pointed at all of their heads. Because obviously it would.
No, you've been a good host so far.
So far, so good. Yeah, you wouldn't know because you haven't seen any of my earlier work.
I put you up with some of the greatest.
Yeah, like who? Who's the greatest?
Joe Rogan. No, cut that.
Right.
Cut that. Nate, you got me, right? We're best friends now?
Yeah.
That was not very confident. What podcast do you listen to the most? Like does that Smartless inspire you a lot as now as a podcast? Like who inspires you the most as a podcast host?
Probably.
Who do you take from? Like
probably the person I feel like I can't even say anyone because it sounds like I'm sucking my own dick if I'm like the person I'm most like. But the person I probably like base it off of the most is probably like Amy Poehler Good Hang, in the sense of like she asks questions but she's also very much like down for the bit and isn't like stop talking, I've got something to say, you know what I mean? Like even though in the past
I almost burped. That would have been huge.
Brian burps twice a year.
Yeah, and it's
I burp
a big
enough
deal.
for the both of us.
It's a
to be
big
honest.
deal every time. I burp and I run to Ola's room. I'm like, Ola, I burped. And then
You burped in front of me one time and you looked like you shit your pants. You literally looked behind you and you were like, did I pee?
Speaking of shit your pants, when the time you shit your pants.
When? What?
I don't know.
When did this happen?
Or piss your pants.
Oh, the many.
What's your favorite one?
Probably semi-recently.
Hold on. We'll take a break.
Hello to our beautiful audience. This is Nate here, the editor of the Bat Signal podcast. I'm also behind the camera in this. Hope you're enjoying. So far with Brian. Very funny guy, eh? 6'7", and jokes such as that. Very good. And Lila, of course, our beautiful host. And comment down below which room of your house are you watching this from, or listening, or if you're at work, on the John, you know. All right. Well, I won't take up too much of your time here. And let's get back to it. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
And we're back.
Oh, are you ready for me?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Right. I recently, Malia, my favorite artist, did a show at the Starlight Room in January, I want to say, which is, I guess, not that recent. But I was laughing. I had been drinking all day, and I was with all of my best friends in the world, and I was laughing so much that I peed a little, and then I kept laughing, so I peed a little bit more. So I peed a little bit in the grand scheme of things when you think about it directly. And Brian, for the rest of the night, anytime, because Brian was meeting a lot of new people that night, and his icebreaker for everyone was like, that girl over there is pissing her pants. And I was like, what? I'm like looking behind me, I'm like, who? There's a stain.
On the sidewalk, someone walking by.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she just pissed her pants.
Yeah. I'm so sorry about her, she just peed her pants.
And the Uber driver too.
Yeah. The Uber driver on the way home, I was like, can I work this set out on you? And he was like, what? And then I started reading him my bits for the next night that I was going to do on stage. And Brian was like, don't mind her, she peed herself. Don't mind her, she's only full of pee.
Are you embarrassed when you're in public with me? Be honest.
Sometimes, only because there was this one time Brian was like, hold my phone. And then was like filming, or he was like, take this video of me. And then he was like, Lila, stop following me. Lila, stop following me. Get this girl away from, why is she following me? I don't know her. Like, and I was like, still filming him, being like, is it over? I was like, I don't get it. So that was.
Now you like having me around. Okay. We'll cut the
I
hesitation
think that it's
out.
entertaining. I think that it's entertaining for sure. I think that a lot of people get a good time out of it, and that's what matters. I'm merely a messenger of my people. You know what I mean? A lot of my friends don't like you, which is fair, and, probably...
Name 'em. Who doesn't like me?
Oh, where do we start? Let's go alphabetical order.
I know.
Ava?
Whoa. Whoa.
Let's
Ava.
go alphabetical.
Ava. Okay.
Let's go B, Brian. Brian doesn't really like himself, if we're being honest on the podcast. He's not a huge fan of himself either.
You're gonna make me cry. Should I cry on the podcast?
Please. I already did, clearly. I'm also so nervous for me to be gagging on the podcast. I don't want to watch myself.
No one wants to watch you. That's okay.
Exactly. That's
I'm kidding.
I'm
Cut that
kidding. You can't keep saying cut that out. It's not funny anymore. We're not cutting any of that out.
This podcast is gonna be 5 minutes long,
yeah.
and it's the essay you were reading.
Okay. So
Okay.
write an essay for me on the spot now that I've done that.
You can't do that.
Why not? It's my podcast.
You had time.
Last
to
time I
write-
checked, it's the bat signal, not the Brian Cave.
That's debatable. Yeah, it's not that funny, guys. All right. Lila.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're.
Right. I'm just so many things. It's hard
Yeah.
to. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Can I pee?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. We'll cut that.
No.
We're gonna take a break.
We can take a break.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's pee. Let's pee.
Let's do a transition. Wait, let's do a transition.
Okay.
We'll do like.
We should take your
crouch.
clothes
And
off.
then, no, crouch, and then we go up, and then when we come back, we go down.
Okay.
That'd be sick. What? 3, 2, 1.
Wait, no, I'm not ready.
All right,
No,
and then-
watch your head.
Okay. Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay. Wait.
Ready?
Okay, wait.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
1.
Wow,
Welcome
what a
back.
smooth transition, guys. Great editors we have here on the team at the Bad Cave.
The bat signal.
Bad Signal, one of my favorite podcasts.
For my all-time. Is this one mine?
Yeah, you're wasting SD card right here, dude. Take your time.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking
Okay.
alcoholic.
This is a director's commentary, bro. Like, a commentary track.
Leave that in, please. Leave that in. Oh, Nate, this is why you're the
Ah,
best.
good times.
Keep all the good times in your heart. That's a BNY original.
Yeah.
That's a BNY. Brian is on that
It's
song.
gonna be a BNY summer again.
Yeah.
People at the streets have been
People, yeah.
saying, yeah.
Forget Brad Summer, it's BNY Summer.
Mm-hmm.
What other songs do you guys have coming out recently?
We don't
Or
really
soon.
like. Okay, here's an exclusive.
Are you guys like surprise droppers?
No, we're breaking
No.
up. Oh, we're breaking up. B is starting to feel like he's gotten too big for Y, and Y is
He's
upset
Y.
that. Yeah, and Y is upset that B.
And
has-
I'm what?
You see this? You see this shit? All right. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's get to you basically forced me into telling a nice thing about
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. The one moment, like, I feel like when I first met you, should we just go straight into it?
Yeah.
Should we have a segue?
No.
Okay.
Let's just drop it.
I think just getting to know you in like November and December, I knew we were gonna be friends, but the moment where I really realized that I always really liked you,
Mm-hmm.
but then I'm always the kind of guy that's like, no one actually likes me the same way I like them.
Yeah.
So when you kind of threw that surprise party for me, and you invited all my friends,
Mm-hmm.
it really made me feel like loved in a way and cared for, and I had a blast. And let's bring up something that you did at that party. One of my friends,
Shut up!
my
Shut
friend
up!
Reese,
Cut!
who
cut,
Lila
listen.
has met one time before that.
No, can I be
I
honest?
just moved the camera. Sorry. One
Cut
time you
it
met
out.
that
This
motherfucker
looks
one
bad.
time.
I'm not gonna.
You got a little inebriated, and you fucking pantsed him. And I'm telling you though, everything came out. The ball. I don't know if a little ass hair poked out from the back. I don't know. Everything was out there for everyone to see, in front of everyone too. And yeah, how about you tell your side of that story?
No. I'm a criminal who deserves to be punished rightfully by law. I have no excuses. I don't want to tell my story because it's a long story, and
Long story short, it's a long story.
long story short, it's a long story that does not deserve to hear the light of day. So, but anyways, I did throw Brian a surprise birthday.
That was honestly, top 5 moments that I've ever had in my life.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome night. But I did pants his friend. But let the world know I have since become great friends with. The two of us, friends of our own, we've gone through hell and back together. Example, me pantsing him when I barely knew him at a very public event with a lot of people there that were all drinking and looking directly at him when it happened because I screamed.
I did feel like the moment I got surprised when we went downstairs, and then there was the surprise. I'm not good at reactions.
Yeah,
so that video
you really aren't. He is the worst emo.
The video when everyone surprised me, I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, oh shit, this reaction's not good, so I crouched down, tried to give a bigger reaction.
You saw,
but I really did
saw
feel
they were
I did,
filming, and
I
you were
did,
like, I have to.
No, I did feel very loved in my heart in that moment. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's even friends that I didn't know you knew.
Yes.
That were all there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was a beautiful day.
Beautiful moment in time. Speaking of moments in time, this one's almost done. But I'm so happy to have you on the podcast, Brian. It means the world to me that you.
I don't care what anyone says about your podcast. This is one of you're one of the all-time greats.
Thank you.
And I don't care what everyone has been saying about you, about how funny you are, and ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. It's all just focus on yourself. You know, you need to. Yeah, stop leaving those comments. One view and I'll come back. Yeah.
One view and I'll be back. But 5 views and we're releasing the sex tape, so stay tuned for that. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming on, hanging out with us tonight. Enjoy your Monday.
And we're gonna be best friends forever.
Oh, that's my last question I ask everybody. That also, okay, loyal fans of the Batcave, hello. The last question I ask everybody is, are we going to be best friends forever? And the reason I ask that is because Brian said that to me the first time we ever hung out. So this is a full circle moment. And are we going to be best friends forever?
No.
And there's that. Good night, Gotham City. We love you. Wait.
Who broke that?
Oh, you did.
Oh.
We gotta do a
Oh. Hey. Oh shit.
Patreon exclusive.
Patreon exclusive,
baby.
Start fucking.